2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Inaloo or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Hands up! This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Where did you wake up after a big night out, 13, 24, 10? I think drinking culture has changed now. It's not as bad as it used to be, but there's still... I think you've got to learn your lesson at some stage. When you're a young person and you first start drinking, there is a moment where you probably go a little bit too far.
Oh, when it hurts, you don't forget.
Or for me, it was out the front of St Patrick's in the city there, right next to where the Apple store is now.
What happened to you?
Just off George Street. But I woke up on a Monday morning because St Pat's used to go off on a Sunday night. And I used to dominate the dance floor there. And unfortunately, I thought I'd have a little kip before I went home. And I was woken by a businessman saying, "It's Monday morning, mate. It's quite busy out here." I'd get up and jump into that cab over there.
Aren't you one of the recruits for the Sydney Swans? I'll let them know.
It's happened to a Gold Coast tradie. Have a listen to this.
Imagine waking here, a sky-high slumber on the edge of a concrete ballast at the top of a 33-storey tower.
And then blacked out and then woke up at the top of the crane.
A night at the casino ending with a 23-year-old gambling with his life.
At the top of a crane?
At the top of a crane.
Oh.
33 stories high. The next morning, right, the workers started... They didn't know he was there, so they'd already started work on the crane before they found him.
Work started here at 5:30 this morning. The crane operating for 2 hours before anyone even knew there was someone asleep up there. Once they realised, they turned the crane so if he did fall, it would be 10 metres, not 100.
Okay, that's very kind of them.
That's a good effort by
they
them.
then hung him from a cable and used him as a wrecking ball to knock down an apartment block.
They finally caught up with Keegan Verho. Keegan Verho, a Gold Coast tradie. This is what he had to say.
The Sparky says he withdrew cash 7 times from an ATM that night.
Not once was anyone like, "Hey, are you okay?"
He is now self-banned from the casino, and he hopes others see this terrifying image as their wake-up call.
There's the phone topic.
Have you done a self-ban?
When did you put a self-ban on yourself? The casino's fine with you coming in, but you've had to sit yourself down, look into the mirror and go, self-ban
I've
applied.
put a self-ban on myself for 2 weeks. I'll be back at Jupiter's very, very soon.
Who's going to regulate that one?
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Inaloo or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Let's talk Married at First Sight. Big one last night. There's a few couples that have gone. I don't know names. They're gone. They're over. They did well to stick around this long, to be honest with you, because we all know that after the wedding, you can tell straight away that they're not going to stick together.
Yeah.
I want to focus on...
Listen to you.
He knows it.
The old jaded dog.
Oh, it is. It is. I mean, it's just unbelievable that people like sign up to this and then afterwards get really angry when they're edited wrong on the show. You know exactly what they're going to do. I want to focus on a lovely couple, though. The older couple. 57-year-old Marina went on the show and she was aligned with Tony, who's 53 years of age. I mean, Tony wore they put up next to each other. Tony wore this suit the other night to the dinner party that had roses all over it, and it was the same suit that Timothy Chalamet wore to an awards ceremony.
Well, you're doing it right, aren't you?
Wow.
He also got married in the maroon velvet, or the burgundy velvet, you might say, Fitz. He looked like a magician on the night, Tony. It says here in brackets, too, they're having some issues.
Yes. Well, they did at the start, right? And then they agreed. Marina sort of said, look, there's a couple of things that I have to change. And one of them is when I talk to you, I've got to stop pointing at you all the time. And then she said, let's try to make this work. And they've really put in the hard yards, which is great. So at the commitment ceremony last night, when it was time to sit down just to see how the new relationship was going, Tony said, I'm having a great time and I think it's going really, really well. And Marina just had one thing that she had to point out that she wasn't enjoying in the relationship. Have a listen to this.
I want him to be a gentleman, but I've asked him, do not fist pump me, and he still does it. I've asked him stop headlocking me, and he still does it.
What?
She's not his 12-year-old son.
What a headlock, as in like Wrestling Federation half Nelson deal off the turnbuckle.
He puts a woman in a headlock.
It's a proper head. As a bit of a, come on, let's go out for a romantic dinner. Come on. Oh, I've got you, beauty.
How annoying would that be? Not to mention...
I mean, look, there's a time and place, if you know what I'm saying, boys, but not like that.
Yes, but even the fist bump is a cold moment between two people.
Agreed.
Especially when it's meant to be your wife.
13 24 10. What is the immature thing that your partner does for you at home that you're a bit over? Because the fist bump as well. Like, I mean, honestly, like if you've, we've just dropped the kids off at the school, fist bump.
Yeah,
well done.
awesome.
Well done. Great effort. Yeah. You're a legend.
Yeah, good on you, buddy.
It's cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I add something to this? I think it's actually a break-upable offence.
Do you really?
Oh,
yeah,
I think it's
fist bump.
Yeah, it's a true reflection. It's cold.
Yeah,
it's as cold
but
as ice.
only if you don't like the fist bump. Some people might, but if you say don't do that and they keep doing it, see ya. Pack your bags.
Not to mention
Bye.
the headlock. I mean, it's been 3 hours. If you could just loosen the grip a bit, that'd be great.
And can I add to that my personal vendetta against people that's every time you're yawning, stick their
finger in your mouth.
Finger in your mouth. Honestly,
how annoying is that?
If you know me, you get one chance to do that.
That's it.
And then I get one chance to say, you do that again and I'm deleting your number. And then when it happens again, I forget you as quickly as I do the people that have left the Married at First Sight experiment.
Now that's quick.
I feel like this phoner is directed at the wives out there because men are the immature ones. But ladies, what does your man do at home? Is it a fist bump? Is it a headlock? What's the little
Is it a
things that he...
It could be a cupcake.
Is it a Dutch oven?
Michelle's giving us a call. Michelle, what do you do to your partner that's a little bit immature?
Oh, I've got to love the old jump scare, and it's not only my partner, I do it to the kids as well.
You do
it. It's hilarious,
Do you know what? The jump scare is the best, Michelle.
I'm 5'0". My husband's 6.5 foot, and the kids are taller than I am as well. So I'm really not in their line of sight, and it makes it so easy to hide behind a cupboard door or to hide behind the kitchen counter. And, especially when they've got cups of drinks in their hands.
So true.
Don't care about the mess. It's so worth the value of what
Michelle, are you filming these? Like, have you got your phone out and making sure that you capture the reactions?
I never think to. I really should because it is so hilarious.
Yeah, we need a montage from you by the end of the week, please.
Done. Challenge accepted.
Thank you.
Michelle, can I ask as well, because Whipper's very he's easily scared. Like, you just have to walk around a corner and he will jump back like a full foot. Is your husband the same?
Yeah, he is, which makes it even funnier because I can literally walk out of the room before him and then just hide behind the door.
Yeah,
great. So unaware of the fact that I'm about to just pounce on him.
Yeah, he feels the back of his pants.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Inaloo or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.